Mew rips a mace out of Komaru's hands. Shuichi rips a mace out of Makoto's hands. Those Naegi kids just cannot hold on to their maces, can they? Good day, good people. It is the most fine Thursday in the year of the Aviator, the most fine Thursday of them all, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Danganronpa Hunger Games. I am the United States Aviator, and it is the birthday of the United States. Ladies and gentlemen, happy Independence Day, and what better way to celebrate than with fireworks, friends and family, and good times, and Danganronpa Hunger Games. Ladies and gentlemen, to all of my American viewers, happy Independence Day. To my non-American viewers, you guys get a special episode. It is Avi's Independence Day Cookout. We are chillin' and we are grillin', and I have invited my 24 favorite characters from Danganronpa. This is an episode you guys have wanted. You guys have wanted like an episode. Put your favorite 24 in, and I was like, maybe one day. And today is that day. What better day? I'm even bringing out the finale deck, and I'm only wearing this on the finales, but I was like, it's the American holiday. Let's break it out, you guys. But it was tough to decide my top 24. So what I did was I used a sorting not a sorting calculator. It's, what is it? Dangan sort. I'll put the link at the very top of the description so you guys can check it out too. And it gave me these results. Yeah, look at it. And these are the people who are apparently my 24 favorites, which is pretty accurate looking at it. And when I was going through that sorting thing, because it puts them on like one-on-one battles and you have to choose your favorite, doing this series has truly shifted a lot of my favorite characters. Some of my favorite characters are like, they're fine, have become some of my favorites. Like Crazy Hyoko isn't on this list, but she was definitely bumped way up in my list of favorite characters than when she wouldn't have been. Because before I really didn't like Hyoko. I'll say it, I'll be honest. But when I started the series and she became Crazy Hyoko, yeah. But anyway, let's introduce the districts. In District 1, we have my two favorites, which the Dangan sort calculator got perfectly right. Like, if you were like, who's your two favorite characters? Gundam and Komaru. Easy peasy. District 2, we have Ibuki, who is apparently my third favorite, and Miss Sonia, ladies and gentlemen, my ride or die in District 2, who already has a win. District 3, we have Azuru and Mukuro, because apparently I like the dark characters with a mysterious background. District 4, we have Seiko and Genocide Jack. In District 5, we have Wizard Robe Hajime and Pimp Kazuichi. District 6, we have Fuihiko and the 4 Dark Devas of Destruction. I'm sorry, they're the 4 Dapper Devas there. Because let's be honest, they're a meme now too. District 7, we have Kibo and Kaede. District 8, we have Mew and Kurumi, which I'm surprised Kurumi wasn't like in the top 4. I would probably honestly switch Kurumi and Sonya because look, I love Kurumi, you guys. I say it a lot, but that's because it's true. District 9, we have Gonta and Shuichi. District 10, we have Himiko and Sakura. District 11, we have Makoto and Kyoko. And in District 12, we have Nekomaru and Nagito, who I really wouldn't invite to my cookout in actuality, but he's here. He's here. And those are apparently my top 24, and I'll say that that's probably accurate. I might switch in like Chiaki with somebody or another person with somebody, but like just straight up, if I'm just gonna name 24 characters, these are probably like, well, first of all, the 4 Dark Devas counting as a character, I wouldn't have said that, but you know, they're there, so they're there. And it's their first appearance technically in the Hunger Games, so good on them, ladies and gentlemen. I guess it's their second appearance, isn't it? Yeah, second appearance. Ladies and gentlemen, regardless, tell me, in fact, if you do happen to go to that link and you go and do all of the clicking, and let me tell you, it's a lot of battles. You can unclick some of the categories, but it's still a lot of battles. Ladies and gentlemen, tell me who are your top 5? No, give me your top 3 favorite Danganronpa characters. And the characters that I included were the 3 games, Danganronpa Another Episode, Danganronpa 3, and animals. those are the 6 categories that I put on. Tell me your top 3. Tell me. It was actually a lot of fun to do. It was interesting to do, but the way that I did it, I couldn't select tie at all. That was what I said I was gonna do, and it was difficult, let me tell you. Especially when we put Gundam over Komaru, and I think I picked Gundam, even though sometimes I'm like, Komaru, I love her better, but Gundam, he's there. And they both got wins this season, so it's been a good season for me, man. Ladies and gentlemen, tell me your top 3 favorite characters. Tell me 3 characters that you would invite to your own cookout, because if I had to take these 24 characters, I feel like I would invite the sane ones, let me be honest. I'd invite, like, Kaede, Shuichi, and Komaru. I might invite Makoto and Komaru since they're siblings. Who knows? But tell me your top 3 favorites. Tell me your top 3 people who you would invite to a cookout, and tell me who's going to win and who's going to lose. That's a lot of people that you have to, that's like 8, geez Louise. Okay, but whatever. Tell me in the comments, go ahead. Even though that's a lot of people, you gotta get like 8 people to pick, which it might overlap. Go ahead, go down there, tell me. It is Independence Day, we got all the time in the world. I'm excited for this one. It's gonna be true despair for me because 23 of my favorite characters are about to die. But, oh wait, have you paused already? Because, I'm not gonna do it. Well, I am gonna do it, but you guys don't know when. I already know when I'm gonna do it. I really don't know when I'm gonna do it. It's just gonna happen, it's gonna be so organic, and you're like, he did it, it's back. You guys have paused. I'm gonna tell you. Clearly, my top 3 are up there. Gundam, Komaru, and I guess Ibuki is probably my number 3. Maybe Kaede might be my number 3 just because of the freaking first case in Danganronpa V3 really got me. It actually got me. Like, it legit got me. But I like Ibuki too. I told you guys the 3 people I would invite are probably Komaru, Shuichi, and maybe Makoto. But if I want things to be interesting, I might invite Gonta too because he's great and he'll keep the bugs away. And wait, no, hold on, I take it back. I'm definitely inviting Kurumi. She's on the grill because I'm sure that whatever she makes is going to be absolutely glorious. In which case, I might invite Teru. No. He's going to perv out. But in terms of who I think will win and who I think will lose, we actually have a lot of winners here today, actually. That's interesting. I feel like Hajime is finally gonna take a victory. And contrast, I think Pimp Kazuichi in the same district is going to take the loss. I think District 5 is going to couple the win and the loss. But will that happen? I've been pretty decent so far in picking for this simulator, but there's only been like 4 instances of the simulator, but I'm 2-2, and that's pretty good. That is pretty good, you guys. But let's find out who will be the losers. Hopefully your picks do well. Hopefully mine do well. Hopefully Hajime and Kazuichi don't let me down. But are you guys ready to proceed? Because I am ready to proceed. It is time to get this cookout rolling. It is time to light the flames. It is time to get that grill rolling. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my cookout and there's blood. Ladies and gentlemen, as the tributes stand on their podiums, they have hot dogs, they have hamburgers, and they have horns sounding. Sound the horn! Kaede finds Ibuki hiding in the cornucopia, but Ibuki kills her. Jeez Louise, Kaede gets out first. Huh, she is usually a force to be reckoned with, but here she is dying first. It is just like you to die in the first part of the game, Kaede. Sad days. Fuyuhiko clutches a first aid kit and runs away. Sakura runs away from the cornucopia. Gonta runs away from the cornucopia, as does Gundam. Kibo also runs away from the cornucopia, but the 4 Dark Devas of Destruction find a backpack full of camping equipment, and they scurry off into the distance. Hajime snatches a bottle of alcohol and a rag. Seiko grabs a shield leaning on the cornucopia. Nagito runs away from the cornucopia, as does Kyoko and Genocide Jack and Himiko, but Mew rips a mace out of Komaru's hands. Nekomaru runs away from the cornucopia. Shuichi also rips a... Hold on. Mew rips a mace out of Komaru's hands. Shuichi rips a mace out of Makoto's hands. Those Naegi kids just cannot hold on to their maces, can they? Izuru grabs a sword. Kurumi runs away from the cornucopia. Sonya also runs away, but Mukuro breaks Kazuichi's nose for a basket of bread. I like to imagine there was just 1 bread in the basket. Kaede is on Team Losers. That is what we got out of this bloodbath. No other deaths, I don't think, but let's proceed. Let's go on. Let's see how my cookout goes. Ladies and gentlemen, Kibo travels to higher ground. Mukuro, Mew, Nekamaru, and Azuru raid Hajime's camp while he's hunting. Sonya searches for firewood. In an effort to survive, the four Dark Devas try to strangle Gundam with toilet paper. It is fortunately 2-ply and is enough to kill Gundam. Alright, so that's one of my customs. That's one of my custom entries. I'm glad one of them finally showed up. I'll have to add quite a few more. But yeah, rest in peace, Gundam. You got killed by toilet paper. Joining Mew in that, oh, poor boy. Seiko makes a slingshot. Kurumi tries to spearfish with a trident. Komaru tends to her brother's wounds. Ladies and gentlemen, the brother complex is in full force this episode. Nagito dies of dysentery. Nagito, you gotta do better than that. Sakura receives fresh fruit from an unknown sponsor. Gonta receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Shuichi scares off Kyoko. One detective versus another. Fuyuhiko questions his sanity. Genocide Jack, Ibuki, and Kazuichi track down and kill Himiko. Ladies and gentlemen, let's proceed to Claire de Lune. Fallen tributes, we lost four of my favorites, but they're all some of my favorites, so that's why this episode's so saddening, but it's interesting to see who will come out on top. 4 cannon shots, Claire de Lune, Kaede, Gundam, Nagito, Himiko. Alright, well, Gundam, you died to toilet paper, so it's a shame, but sad days for you, boy. Sad days. Let's see everybody's statuses. We only lost singles from a couple of districts. District 12, District 10, District 1, and District 7. That means Komaru, Kibo, Sakura, and Nekamaru are all alone. But do they need anybody to survive? I don't think so. They are tough enough. Ladies and gentlemen, let's proceed to Night 2. Komaru proves that she is tough enough and sets Kazuichi on fire with a Molotov. So long to the ultimate pimp. Mukuro cries herself to sleep. The 4 Dark Devas go to sleep peacefully as they have taken out Gundam. That was such an ultimate betrayal, by the way. Genocide Jack starts a fire. Fuyuhiko thinks about winning. Nekamaru quietly hums. Sonya bashes Seiko's head against a rock several times. Rest in peace. Gonta throws a knife into Shuichi's head. It's a lot of head injuries right now. Fatal head injuries. Ibuki questions her sanity. Azuru, Sakura, Kurumi, and Kibo tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Makoto receives a hatch from an unknown sponsor. Mew receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Hajime tries to treat his infection, and Kyoko passes out from exhaustion. Ladies and gentlemen, let's proceed to day 2. Gonta sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate. Azuru and Sakura work together for the day. That's a strong alliance they've made. Kibo, Mukuro, Fuyuhiko, and Komaru hunt for other tributes. The 4 Dark Devas stalk Ibuki. You're being chased by 4 hamsters, Ibuki, and you don't even know it. Kurumi sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate. Genocide Jack camouflages herself in the bushes. Nekamaru, Makoto, Hajime, and Mew raid Sonya's camp while she's hunting, and Kyoko hunts for other tributes. Ladies and gentlemen, we lost 2? 3. Shuichi too, I forgot. Ladies and gentlemen, 3 cannon shots. My cookout is full of blood and despair, but at least Kaede is still here to play Claire de Lune. Well, and by here I mean she's dead, but play it anyway, Kaede. Kazuichi. Seiko. Shuichi. And just like that, we have no district completely out yet. But the only districts still going strong are 2, 3, 6, 8, and 11. Will they continue to go strong, or will they fall to despair? Ladies and gentlemen, let's proceed to Night 2. Kyoko tries to sing herself to sleep. Azuru sees a fire but stays hidden. Nekamaru receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. The 4 Dark Devas receive an explosive from an unknown sponsor. This is full of sponsorships. Jeez Louise. Makoto also receives an explosive, and Gonta receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. 4 in a row. 4 unknown sponsors in a row. Jeez Louise. Sponsored, not sponsored. Kurumi cooks her food before putting out her fire. Thank you for grilling today, Kurumi. I appreciate you. Grill Master Kurumi. You're doing okay. That's a good meal you're preparing. Appreciate you. Hajime cries himself to sleep, his magical tears, silencing those around him. Kibo thinks about home. Corey's not here, actually, Kibo. Sakura fends Mew, Ibuki, and Sonya away from her fire. That is super duper believable. Komaru receives medical supplies from yet again an unknown sponsor. Someone has got all the monies to just provide all of these sponsorships. Genocide Jack climbs a tree to rest, and Mukuro and Fuyuhiko hold hands. Okay. Alright. I guess Mukuro reminds you of Peko, huh, Fuyuhiko? Huh. But ladies and gentlemen, it's night 3 and Komaru is stalking Fuyuhiko. Sonya attacks Nekomaru, but he manages to escape. Mew explores the arena. Mukuro, Kyoko, Kurumi, and the 4 Dark Devas and Gonta. I'm sorry. They hunt all of them for other tributes. They didn't hunt Gonta. Thank goodness. Hajime and Genocide Jack hunt for other tributes. Makoto steals from Azuru when he isn't looking. Sakura sees smoke rising in the distance but decides not to investigate. Kibo hunts for other tributes and Ibuki constructs a shack. Did we lose anybody? We did not. Ladies and gentlemen, my cookout is going fantastic because nobody has died today. We have just enjoyed Kurumi's fine cooking. And we can proceed. Let's enjoy some more cooking together very peacefully, yes? Hajime and Ibuki run into each other and decide to choose for the night. Night 3, by the way. Sonya climbs a tree to rest. Komaru and Nekomaru sleep in shifts. Genocide Jack looks at the nighttime sky because there's fireworks going on, everyone. It's the 4th of July! Gonta defeats Sakura in a fight but spares her life. Oh, the 2 buff people went at it. She must have accidentally squished a bug. Kibo receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Mukuro screams for help. Mew, Fuyuhiko, and Kyoko unsuccessfully ambush Makoto, Kurumi, and Azuru, who kill them instead. And just like that, Mew, Fuyuhiko, and Kyoko are all out. The Luck Boy, the Grill Master herself, and Azuru survive. Ladies and gentlemen, the 4 Dark Devas received a hatchet from a known sponsor, and we can go to day 4. Ladies and gentlemen, Sonya searches for firewood, Ibuki hunts for other tributes, Makoto stalks Hajime, Kibo makes a wooden spear. In an effort to survive, Genocide Jack tries to strangle the 4 Dark Devas with toilet paper. The 4 Dark Devas tear through it, and they break Genocide Jack's neck in retaliation. Wow. I don't know what it is, but the 4 Dark Devas really know their way around toilet paper. Rest in peace, Genocide Jack. Squad up, squad down. Komaru picks flowers, Sakura, Kurumi, Azuru, and Nekomaru raid Mukuro's camp while she's hunting, and Gonta receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Ladies and gentlemen, we lost 4? We sure did! 4 people, 4 cannon shots, their dead bodies lay around my backyard as Kurumi continues to grow. Ladies and gentlemen, Claire de Lune 4. Mew. Fuyuhiko. Kyoko. Genocide Jack. And if we see the statuses now, we have lost all of District 4. And is that the only district that's completely out? Yeah, that's the only district that's completely out, just District 4. But District 2 and 3 are still going strong. Azuru and Mukuro and Ibuki and Sonya. Everyone else still has 1 person in their district, and they are Komaru, Hajime, the 4 Dark Devas, Kibo, Kurumi, Gonta, Sakura, Mukuro, and Nekomaru. Who will win? Who will be the champion of my cookout? Let's proceed to night 4. Makoto receives clean water from an unknown sponsor because the sponsorships are crazy this time. Gonta sets up camp for the night. Kibo tends to Sakura's wounds. Hajime convinces the 4 Dark Devas to snuggle with him. Cute. Komaru receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor because once again those sponsorships are going wild today. Nekomaru cleans his food, cooks his food before putting out his fire. Did you just steal the grill from Kurumi? She's not gonna like that. Azuru and Ibuki hold hands. Kurumi and Sonya track down and kill Mukuro, the ultimate soldier. Ladies and gentlemen, let's proceed. So long, Mukuro. But it's time for day 5. Nekomaru makes a wooden spear. Sakura picks flowers. Kurumi convinces Ibuki not to kill her, only to kill her instead. So Kurumi convinces Ibuki not to kill her. Don't kill me, Ibuki. And then she kills Ibuki. Kurumi is just like, I'm so mad that someone stole my grilling spot, and everyone's gonna hear about it through me killing them. Kibo makes a slingshot. Makoto thinks about home. Azuru practices his archery. Hajime questions his sanity. Gonta hunts for other tributes. Komaru chases the 4 Dark Devas. I don't know why, but I feel like that's super playful, and it's just an adorable scene of Komaru chasing 4 hamsters. And Sonya practices our archery. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for Claire de Lune. We lost 2. Hit the cannon shots 4. Mukuro. Ibuki. And if we see everybody's statuses, those are the 2 districts that were going strong. So look at that. Every district has 1 person except for District 4. District 4, you ruined my dream of having 1 person from every district gone. Why have you done this? Why have you forsaken me, District 4? Good job to every other district, but now it is a battle between every single district except for 4. Who's gonna be out next? Let's proceed and find out. Today, night 5. It is night 5 and Gonta receives fresh food becomes these unknown sponsors. These unknown sponsors are going wild today. They're like, it's our day off, it is the 4th of July, and we're just like, hey, everyone, take free things. You get a medical supplies, you get fresh food, you get clean water, you get an explosive, everything. 4 Dark Devas finned Nekomaru, Sakura, and Makoto away from their fire. Sonya receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Karumi, Azuru, and Komaru discuss the... Did I say Komaru earlier, not Makoto? Who knows? Discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. Hajime passes out from exhaustion, and Kibo screams for help. Let's proceed. We didn't lose a single person, but today we do. Day 6. The 4 Dark Devas taint Makoto's food, killing him. Karumi collects fruit from a tree. Nekomaru searches for a water source. Sakura discovers a river that Nekomaru just can't find. Kibo receives a hatch from an unknown sponsor. Gonta diverts Wizard Robe Hajime's attention and runs away. Komaru and Azuru work together for the day, and Sonya, my ride or die, unfortunately eats toxic berries unknowingly. Ladies and gentlemen, another Claire de Lune. 2 cannon shots can be heard. 11 and 2, those 2 districts are now completely out, but let's get their Claire de Lune going. It is Makoto, Sonya, and the sheep wrangler herself is gone. Let's proceed. We'll see everybody's statuses, even though we now know that 2 completely gone. 11 is completely gone. We've got Komaru, Azuru, Hajime, who's holding out hope for the pacifist victory. The 4 Dark Devas, Kibo, who's also holding out hope for the pacifist victory. Karumi with 5 freaking kills. Gonta, Sakura, who's holding out hope, and Nekomaru, who's holding out hope. The both of those 2 holding out hope for the pacifist victory. Let's proceed. Will someone get it? And will Karumi break the 8 kill record? That is something that could easily happen today if she gets another 3 kills, but let's proceed to see if it happens. It might, because Gonta lets Hajime into his shelter. Kibo receives fresh fruit from an unknown sponsor. Azuru fins Komaru, Sakura, and Nekomaru away from his fire. The 4 Dark Devas died trying to escape the arena. Look, admittedly, the Devas, I didn't expect them to win, but I also did not expect them to have the game that they had today. Ladies and gentlemen, it was a wild one. Good job to the 4 Dark Devas of Destruction. Incredible. Karumi sets up camp for the night. We have only lost the Devas today, but let's proceed to the feast. Interesting. The cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs from the tribute's families. In fact, Hajime is like, I don't need any of that. I'm not going to the feast. But Kibo and Nekomaru decide to work together to get more supplies. Karumi decides not to go to the feast, and neither does Sakura, Azuru, Gonta, or Karumi. So Kibo and Nekomaru are the only 2 people who are like, you know what? Let's go get some things together. And it was probably Nekomaru's idea because, let's be honest, he's the ultimate team manager. And Kibo, he is a logical soul, so he was like, that makes the most logical sense. Let's do it. Let's go ahead and let's proceed. It is day 7. My cookout continues, and Sakura stalks Hajime. Gonta receives more food from an unknown sponsor. Who is sponsoring Gonta like crazy, you guys? Azuru and Nekomaru hunt for their tributes. Komaru catches Karumi off guard and kills her. Rest in peace to you, Karumi. You chilled and you grilled, and I appreciate it. Your food was delish, but you are out of here today. You'd had a good run, Karumi, and you're probably gonna have the most kills, but Kibo constructs a shack. Ladies and gentlemen, if we proceed, we should see the fallen tributes. We lost 2. Probably one of the front runners in the comments. I'm sure a lot of you were rooting for the 4 Dark Devas, let's be honest, but 2 cannon shots can be heard, even though it technically should be 5 cannon shots. 5 cannon shots can be heard for the 4 Dark Devas of Destruction. Karumi. Let's look at the statuses. We lost District 6 and District 8, but we still have Komaru with 2 kills, Azuru with 3 kills, Wizard Robe Hajime, who was holding out hope for a pacifist victory, and included with that, we have Kibo, Sakura, and Nekomaru, who still hold that same hope, and Gonta, who's got a kill, but's trying to get a win. Let's find out who wins. How many winners do we have so far? We have Komaru, who's taken a win, and Kibo, who's taken a win this season. Gonta and Nekomaru, who've taken a win in the first season, but have yet to claim a win this season, and Sakura, Hajime, and Azuru, who have never taken a win. Who will win? A previous winner from this season, a previous winner from last season, or someone who's never won? Let's proceed and let's find out. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Night 7. Azuru attempts to climb a tree but falls on Kibo, killing them both. Ladies and gentlemen, rest in peace to Azuru. He finally made it super far. He had a pretty decent game, but he fell at the last second, and at least he took Kibo out with him. Rest in peace, Kibo. At least you've gotten to win, Kibo. Azuru, do better, please. Komaru tries to treat her infection. Gonta receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Sakura tries to sing herself to sleep, and Hajime tends to Nekomaru's wounds. Ladies and gentlemen, let's proceed. We are at our final 5. If you picked one of these final 5, congratulations to you. Will they win? Let's find out. Nekomaru and Hajime split up to search for resources. Komaru searches for a water source, and Sakura defeats Gonta in a fight but spares his life. That is the flip of what happened earlier, ladies and gentlemen. No, it's just, they are having fun together because they're a part of the Big Buff family. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? Clearly, the Knight Sakura, a part of the Big Buff family, is training her son, Gonta, her platonic, like, friend son, Gonta. I love it. Look at them. They're still a Big Buff family, you guys. It's time for Fallen Tributes. We lost 2, thanks to the trees. I know some of you are gonna get a kick out of that, but let's do the Claire de Lune for these 2 fallen soldiers. Azuru. Kibo. And you know, if we see everybody's statuses, we have our final 6. Komaru. I'm sorry, I'm final 5. What? I can count you guys. Komaru, Hajime, Gonta, Sakura, and Nekomaru. 3 of them have no kills. Gonta has 1, Komaru has 2. Let's proceed. Can we get a pacifist victory on my grandest cookout of them all? Let's proceed and find out. It's Night 8. Nekomaru stabs Komaru with a tree branch, which guarantees us a winner that has not won this season. Will it be Nekomaru, Sakura, Gonta, 3 buff people, or will it be Wizard Robe Hajime? Sakura tries to treat her infection, and Gonta convinces Hajime to snuggle with him. Ladies and gentlemen, let's proceed to Day 9. Gonta sets Nekomaru on fire with a Molotov. Rest in peace, Nekomaru. You got 4th place. You did alright, buddy. But Hajime tends to Sakura's wounds. It is our final 3. It is Gonta, it is Sakura, and it is Hajime. Gonta and Sakura have both taken 2nd place already this season, so one of them is about to be the Mondo of the season, unfortunately. And Hajime is doing the best that he has so far. Let's see. Well, I guess... No. One of them could not get 2nd place. What am I talking about? Sakura could get 1st, or Gonta could get 1st, and Hajime could get 2nd. That's what's happening here. But if Hajime dies before those 2, one of them becomes the new Mondo of the season. Let's proceed to Fallen Tributes. Yes, because we have 2 cannon shots. 2 cannon shots for my homie Komaru. Rest in peace. You should have been my ride or die. Nekomaru. Guys, I really love Komaru. Sometimes I forget, and then sometimes I remember. I was like, wait, I love Komaru. But we have Hajime and Sakura, who are holding out and could get the pacifist victory. Or we have Gonta, who's got 2 kills. Let's find out. Who will win? Will it be a member of the Big Buff family? Or will it be Hajime, the Wizard Robe man himself? Let's proceed. Let's see what happens, you guys. Ladies and gentlemen, Sakura tracks down and kills Hajime, which guarantees that someone from the Big Buff family is about to become our new Mondo of the season. Someone's about to get another 2nd place victory. And someone's about to win. So one of you is about to get justice, and the other one's about to get screwed. Let's proceed, let's find out, because Gonta receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. He's carrying around all of these things that he's been sponsored with. Can he use any of them? Ladies and gentlemen, let's proceed. It could be the end. It is the end. Sakura catches Gonta off guard and kills him. Ladies and gentlemen, let's proceed to the fallen tributes, 2 cannon shots, Claire de Lune 4, Hajime, Gonta. And we don't need to see everybody's statuses, we'll see them in a minute because we have a brand new winner for the first time. It is well deserved, well earned. Your winner from District 10, Sakura. She did it. She did earn it. She earned it this season. Sakura has had a very good season so far. And I was like, if she continues to get screwed, I hope that we can put her in one of the brackets. But she has made it into the bracket on her own. Ladies and gentlemen, let's proceed. In first place with 2 kills at the end, it is Sakura. Gonta with 2 kills takes second place again. He is becoming the new Mondo of the series, getting second place a couple of times. Hajime, 3rd place, Nekamaru 4th, Komaru 5th, and Kibo in 6th. Yeah, 6th place. I saw 7th, but it was District 7. I can read, I promise you guys. Nekamaru and Kurumi had 3 and 5 kills. Kurumi, you had a spectacular game. I was low-key rooting for you. You're gonna get yourself a win eventually, girl. The Dave was in 9th place and Sonya in 10th, so if you picked anyone in the top 10, you did good. If you picked anyone in the top 24, ladies and gentlemen, it is it is the 4th of July. So, yeah, we have Kaede in 24th, by the way, so she is on the losers bracket. She did so well in season 1, and then in this season, she's just a loser. So, speaking of brackets, we will go ahead and proceed to check out the bloodbath. We see that Ibuki actually got the first kill, unfortunately. Not unfortunately, I take that back. Good on you, Ibuki. But for a minute there, I thought Ibuki died first, and it would have been kind of beautiful, but you know, it happens. Rest in peace, Ibuki. I mean, Kaede. But Ibuki too. Ibuki didn't win. Sakura won. She's the champ. It took 10 days, but she did it. Kurumi had the most kills. District 9 had the best placements, and Sakura, she won. I'm proud of Sakura. She deserved it. We can go back to the reaping. We can see everybody here. That's everybody who's there, and we can actually go back to the placements. I like to end on this screen, now that I think about it. So Sakura is the best. Sakura is the cookout champ. She ate the most hamburgers and hot dogs. She fought everybody off, which she really should have because she is the best fighter here. Mukuro, close second probably. Maybe Kurumi too. I would like to see, and Izuru, I would like to see the 4 of those people in a battle, to be honest, because that would be downright incredible. But, ladies and gentlemen, once again, happy Independence Day. I'm glad that you all could watch this video. If not even on Independence Day, you might watch it the next day. You might watch it some other day, but if you saw it, thanks for coming. Thanks for liking and subscribing and going into the comments and participating, because that's the most important part. But as I close this, make sure also down in the description, we're gonna open up the Discord today. It is just going to be a day full of excitement for you guys because everything's opening up. I'll do a video in the near future, just talking about the Discord. It'll be a fun video in case you didn't make it to the very end of the video. But if you made it to the very end of the video, go ahead and go down there in the comments and do like put a high five down there. Give yourself a high five for making it to the end. And it's a good Thursday in the year of the Aviator. It is Independence Day, and have a good one. I will be taking off. Stay classy, passengers, and I will see you all next time. Toodaloo, flight crew. Thanks for coming to the Independence Day Cookout. Yeah, good on Sakura. She won. Proud of her. Proud of you, girl. Toodaloo.